Action.
Hello and welcome to the first episode of Dumb Squared. My name is Kai.
My name's Cam.
It is you. Sorry.
What am I doing?
This is our second take, and I swear I keep hearing someone move. I swear it's someone moving jackets.
I'm not.
But it's happening I'm just paranoid because I don't want anyone interrupting our time together.
It's the creative process.
The creative
it would
process.
Be disturbed.
Yeah. So, obviously, because this is the first episode, we're kind of having to introduce ourselves.
Yeah.
But we have, what's it called when you ceremonial? Or what's it when you have? Inaugural. Every episode. Dude, he's a genius.
He's
a genius.
I'm so smart.
We're going to be taking a Polaroid picture every time. Where did I put our example? Anyway, it's me giving Cam a kiss on the cheek.
It's pretty good. It's a good photo.
I put it in a little sleeve. But we're going to be taking one every episode, so we have a collection of one pictures for our personal album. No, don't make it weird.
I'm not making it weird.
So, I've actually never used this before. This is my sister's. No.
It's okay.
Okay, let's try.
Nothing happened.
I'm dry fired.
Okay.
Okay, we'll come back to that eventually once we figure it out. Maybe we'll get it at the end. So I have a prompt here. I need you to say a sentence that defines me. On the spot.
That defines you.
One thing.
What?
It's just one thing. That's me.
One sentence?
Yeah. Do you want me to go first?
Yes.
You're a very giving person.
Thanks. You can't see, but he's actually touching my leg under the table here. Okay. You are a very outgoing individual when you want to be.
Just start crying.
Yeah. When you want to be, because you can be outgoing to people, but you also like your alone time.
Oh, dude, that sum me up.
Yeah.
How do you know this? Who sent you?
It's almost like...
Oh, perfect segue.
Good segue.
Do you want to start?
I'll start.
Yeah, I want to see what you...
Yeah.
From
my point of view. So it was September of 2007.
Was it 7 or 6?
Yeah, 2007. No,
Yeah.
2007.
Who's counting?
Who's counting? Not us, clearly. We were both in kindergarten. We were in the same kindergarten class.
If I can find it, I'll put up some pictures.
Yeah, we were in our class photo. We're not next to each other.
No, I want to put this out right away. Cam and I have known each other for a very long time.
Yes.
But we became a lot closer later in life.
Yes.
We'll get into that later, but you can keep going.
But yeah, we met in kindergarten. There were a few of us in a little friend group, inseparable.
But I was not in this friend group.
Yes, you were.
No, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. It was me.
It was you and 5 girls.
Well, okay.
And not me. I was not in there.
No, in kindergarten you were.
You know what? I'm going to tell my story now.
Okay.
I had this story. I'm going to tell you the basketball story.
Wow. This is a hot story.
I'm going to tell you the basketball story that I was thinking of.
Okay.
So, I told Maddie this. Oh, damn. I told Maddie I wasn't going to name drop her in the first episode.
Name drop!
But you're in here.
We can bleep it out in post.
No, I don't care. Sorry, Maddie. But I was telling Maddie this, that we were about, I guess gym class, or gymnase, because we're French immersion.
Yeah, we. My bad.
You probably made someone angry.
Probably. I don't really care.
Dude, double down. There's
double down. No.
But, so we're in gym class, and it was me, you.
Mm-hmm.
I'll say it was 2 girls. I can say their first names.
Redacted.
I can say their first names.
Yeah, just don't first and last them.
Yeah. I don't even... No, I do. It was Jenna and Marika.
Yeah.
It was me, you, and you know how we did kind of we got separated to hoops?
Yeah.
To play basketball?
Mm-hmm.
Me, you, Marika, Jenna, and there was someone else.
Yeah.
but I remember the girls were talking, and me and you were doing layups underneath. And I don't know if any of you, or if you have seen Monster House or whatever, but there's a scene where the kid's like dribbling, and then he shoots it, and it hits the rim, and hits him directly back in the face.
Yeah.
This is what you did. You did this.
I did this.
It got worse.
What?
Because you didn't want to admit that you did this. You said that I threw the ball at you to the girls, and the girls told our teacher. I'm not that I'm holding that against you.
You know what? I must have thrown it pretty hard because I do not remember this at all.
No, I do. No.
Wow.
It's been engraved in my memory.
I don't remember that.
Another story.
I'm sorry.
That I mean, maybe I was just.
Maybe you made it up.
No. I think you just told on me.
I probably.
And I can tell you, I kind of deserve this next one.
Yeah, I probably did tell on you.
That's okay. I forgive you.
It's okay.
I
It's in the
forgive you.
past.
That's okay.
Like we said, who's
Dude,
counting?
I'm not counting.
No one's counting.
Do you remember that time I threw cheese strings at you during your test?
Yes.
I was sitting on the couch with Dayton.
Yep. I do remember that. That was
I don't even know why I did that.
young boy.
Dude, I was just...
It's just fun. Sometimes you just gotta throw cheese strings at people.
Didn't
Taking
even
tests.
like it.
I didn't like it.
I wouldn't have liked it.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that.
No, but it was we've known each other since we were about 7,
No, like
5.
5.
I don't know why I said
7.
2007.
You just wanted to say a number.
I did. Yeah. Since we were about 7. In and out of the same friend groups every once in a while.
Yeah.
For like elementary school, and then kind of separated. Not any bad blood.
Dude, we broke up.
No, there was no bad blood. It was just kind of we went our separate ways, found our own little friend groups through the rest of our schooling. Then like grade 11, grade 12, we had a couple mutual friends.
Well, we started like playing golf though.
Yeah.
That
That was more like a post COVID.
It was like around during. It was
yeah.
like around COVID.
Yeah.
But that's an episode for a later time.
Yeah, we'll save those stories for later. But yeah, we kind of separated and then came back, and now we have more mutual friends that we were friends with.
No, and they're gonna probably come up in stories down the line.
They will for sure. We have plenty.
But do you want to tell the story of? Do you remember when Zap?
Yes.
I have that written down here. For anyone that
Wow.
doesn't know, Zap. I didn't even know the rules. No one ever zapped me. Unfortunately.
I vaguely I remember the name of the game, but I don't.
Zap. It was like someone wrote their name on someone's hand, and you. If you don't guess it, or I don't know what it was, but anyway, we did a Zap marriage one, where Cam got zapped by a girl, and they were gonna get married.
Yeah.
But Cam didn't want to do this.
I didn't. This was in what, probably grade 1 or 2?
No, it would have been later, because it was when we were in this. It would have been grade 5, because we were in the same class.
Yeah.
So it was. We weren't in the same class from like we were kindergarten and grade 5. That was the only time we were in the same.
The beginning and the end. That's all we needed.
That's all we needed.
Yeah. Yeah, I do remember. Yeah, it was grade 5 because I remember the classroom.
I'm gonna set the scene. I'm gonna do like a little DM. So we had like a big grass field at the we had tiers. So had the school, had the blacktop that was like basketball court, whatever. We had a gravel field, a layer down, and then another layer down. We had like our playground, and we had like a big grass field.
Yeah. Furthest point away from the school.
Furthest point away from the school was like a baseball, kickball fence, like at the corner.
Yeah.
That's where the marriage was taking place. We had. It was
a show out.
It was a show.
It drew a crowd.
It was crazy.
Drew a
like
crowd.
actually, when I think about it, it's crazy how many people show up.
Yeah.
So big deal. Cam is getting married to this girl.
I'm getting married.
He's getting married
at the age of like 9.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was about to be locked down.
It was pretty serious. It's pretty serious.
So Cam was about to marry this girl, but then Cam told me He didn't want to marry this girl.
I didn't.
So what did we do? What was our grand? This is such a boy scheme, by the
Oh
way.
yeah, it was. This was before we had watched any like heist movies that have come
No.
out. Like
Or we might have. I think
Maybe.
the most heist I've seen was like Spy Girls.
yeah,
or
like,
like
like a
Kim
Spy
Possible.
Kids show.
Like, yeah.
So we were. This was
Shout
off
out
the top of the
Spy-
head.
Spy Girls.
Right.
I used to like that show.
This was off the top of the head. No, there wasn't much pre-planning. It wasn't like this wasn't orchestrated. It was just, we went for it. So, I went down to go get married. And
So funny to say.
it's so bad. So I'm walking down, and I think it was, I don't know if we had made it to the group yet.
I don't even remember. Like, I remember there being a lot of people,
Yeah.
but I don't really remember like what.
I don't remember interacting with
It
these
was like an
people.
aisle. I
Yes.
remember you
Yes.
got. I got to the aisle.
I got to the aisle, and I'm about to walk, and then all of a sudden I turn around, and I start running fast. I was not the fastest kid in the school. Kai was actually the fastest kid in the school. He held that record probably for like solid 3 or 4 years. You held that record.
Well, I was
Until we left
in our
school.
grade.
Yeah,
I was the
until we left
fastest in our grade. There was kids faster than me.
Yeah, but he was fast.
I peaked in elementary school. I was about to say high school. That was when if you were fast, you were popular.
You had game.
Yeah,
you
were
had
like-
game if
You
you were
had the
fast.
runner riz.
Yeah.
I hate
Oh,
that. Yeah, I don't
why
know
did you
why I
say
that.
We can cut that out in post.
Yo, cut that out. Cut it out.
So.
Oh, cut that out. Fuck.
Jesus. Alright, back to it. I started running. Everyone was chasing me because I was running away from the wedding. Little did they know, before me and Kai had made our way down to the field where the wedding was happening.
Dude, you got me with this. I know where you're going, but I didn't think you were gonna tell the story like this. I'm happy you did.
Yeah, I did. Little did they know, we were on our way down. We thought, you know what? We're pretty similar looking. At that point in our lives, we were.
Yeah, we were pretty skinny.
We were same height ish.
Ish, yeah.
Yeah,
Probably the same. height.
probably, yeah.
Not
So
anymore,
they're
sadly.
out there chasing me away. I'm booking it. It wasn't me.
Yeah, they're probably thinking, why can't I catch this guy? He's
Yeah.
normally slow as hell.
Yeah.
Like a tortoise. Like,
Oh.
he can't move at all. He's so slow.
Okay. Well, that's
I'm joking.
that's a soft spot, but that's okay. On our way down to the field, me and Kai had swapped hoodies. We both had our hoods on, I believe.
But how did they not know?
We had, like, when you were a kid, you had your fits, your go-to. Like, you were wearing a hoodie that you always
I
would have
wanted
worn.
so badly to get those, like, Oasis big skateboard shoes, but my mom said no.
Or the Etnies.
Yeah, dude, I just had Velcro.
If you're still rocking Etnies in 2025, props to you, because that's...
Yeah, we wanted those.
We did.
But you know what I had? I had the glow up Spider-Man
Yeah.
Velcros.
Yeah, he had the blinking shoes.
I had the blinking shoes.
Yeah.
Because then every time, like, I was the type of kid that when I was running, I'd, like, look at my shadow. I'd be like, fuck, I look cool, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, so we had pulled off the greatest heist. Kai, I don't think they ended up catching him.
No, I hid somewhere. I remember
Yeah.
in, like, meeting up, and then the door, like, the bell rang.
Yeah. And I was just sitting there ominously in the corner with
Yeah.
my hood up.
He
Because
was-
everyone thought I was Kai.
He was, like, attending his own funeral.
Exactly.
That's
what it felt like.
Yeah, like,
That is the perfect
yeah,
analogy.
like,
I felt like I was in a suit, like hiding behind a tree, watching a grave go into the ground, but it was actually Kai
Cam,
running away.
they're trying to get to know us. And I'm going to reference this for this point. What's my favorite movie?
Favorite movie? His favorite movie is... Okay, no one laugh. No one laugh.
No one's going to laugh, because if they know it, they know it.
Is it considered a kid's movie?
Yeah.
Like, somewhat considered a
It
kid's
is a kid's movie.
It's Speed Racer.
Speed Racer. I'm gonna say I don't know if you remember the movie, but Rex Racer. Oh, I don't want to spoil it. Anyway, I'm gonna spoil it.
It's like a 20-year-old movie.
It was 2008. If
Yeah.
you haven't seen it and you're upset, grow up. So he pretty much dies, but fakes his own death, gets plastic surgery, and like watches his brother from a distance. Just,
Yeah.
like, and that's what Cam was doing. Like what's it? Not ominously, but like
Mysterious.
mysterious.
I just had.
just like leaning up against a tree. You know, just like
You know what that was in that point before the term
if
was.
you can hear banging. Sorry, my dog is wagging his tail upstairs.
Oh, he's just happy.
Yeah, you boy.
We were aura farming.
Don't say that. Yeah, right after we were look maxing. Look at me.
Anyways,
Do the thing. Do the thing.
what thing?
You know the old man thing. Do the thing.
No. I can't. No.
Do the thing.
The old man thing.
Do it. Do it. They have to know. Do it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Do it. They have Dude, I'm crying. I'm gradually like leaning further back into my chair.
Oh,
What were we talking about?
the Zap marriage.
Zap
Yeah,
marriage.
so that
Yeah.
was our. I think that was probably our strongest bonding moment. Why are you actually crying?
I cry, okay? Men can cry.
That's fair. Yeah.
Anyway, I don't even know what I want to talk about.
Oh,
I had something
goodness.
else here. I had basketball. I already said that.
Yeah. Zap marriage. Yeah.
Zap marriage. We already did that. I guess.
Do we want
I
to
ha-
game?
Well, no, we'll do the game in a little bit. I had another story that I want to say about. Do you feel like you always see someone like in a higher grade as being like, wow, they're older than me? Because like, for example, when we went into high school, when we're in grade 9, we see grade 12s, and we're like, wow, like they
Right,
look
they're
so
cool.
old, like they're like they're grade 12s.
Yeah.
But when we were in grade 12, I didn't get the feeling that we
No.
were those people.
No.
But I feel like we were. I feel like it's just natural,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah. I feel like I see it a little bit differently because when we were in grade 9, especially, my sister was in grade 12, and I like knew all her friends.
Yeah, that's yeah.
So there was kind of that gap, but now even like post secondary, I'll be in a class and there's like 32-year-olds and like 18-year-olds
Dude, I love
that
that.
I'm sitting next to. Like it's
And it's like work environment, like, and
Yeah.
they kind of see you as the same age. Yeah, I have a friend as well that's like,
Yeah.
early 30s, and we're like, and he doesn't show that he knows I'm younger, which
Yeah.
is nice. It's
Yeah.
nice.
No, it definitely changes as you get older. Like the hierarchy of age. It's like when you're in grade 3, you're looking at the grade 5s like they're gods.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
and
it's
then,
insane.
And then you get into post secondary and it's like, oh, that's a 4th year and I'm a 1st year. It's like
Yeah.
like there's no real difference.
Well, when we were going into middle school,
Yeah.
so we were grade 6, and by the way, middle schoolers now don't look like middle schoolers. But when we went, dude, I was in some like, I think I was wearing a bathing suit to school, like a Spider-Man bathing suit, and like a checkered shirt. Should not go
Yeah.
together.
But that was the fit.
Dude, I would still wear that, to be honest.
Yeah,
Like,
you
I don't
would.
really care. But I remember our middle school used to be like a high school, so the school was really big,
Yeah.
first of all. And I remember going in, and there were some grade 8s there that had like mustaches. And I remember being like,
Yeah.
these guys deal drugs. Like,
Yeah.
mustache,
Drugs.
drugs.
Yeah. And you know what? Some of them probably did.
They probably
They
definitely
They
did.
definitely. Actually.
All right, this is the second time I've done just this, by the way. And I said this the last cup, I would say it again. We're having technical difficulties. If it seems jumpy, first episode of it. We're figuring it out.
Mm-hmm.
But we're gonna play a game now. The game is if you were a, and then fill in the blank. I asked Cam to do it for me.
Yeah.
I did one for Cam. And we're gonna see what each other think we are.
Yeah.
Did I say that right?
Sure. Who's gonna go first?
Okay, wait, let me pull mine up.
Are we going one by one?
Yeah, we're going. You can go first.
Oh.
So the first one is if you were a color.
So keep in mind, I'm saying this is for Kai.
Yeah. So he's saying if I was a color, what I'd be.
I have pastel yellow.
Pastel piss yellow, pretty much.
No,
That's
no.
piss yellow.
No, that's not piss yellow. Pastel yellow
That's
is like
What you find in
yellow-
the snow.
no, it's a yellow mixed with like a white. Like, look at you! You're wearing a yellow watch. You're wearing a piss watch.
That's not piss yet.
That's
Piss yellow.
That's piss yellow. Right?
Dude, you should get that checked out.
No, like a nice
Nice one. I like the nice ones.
yellow.
Yeah. That's nice.
I'm feeling underappreciated.
No, I like it. I don't like it. But I want you to explain yourself.
I'm trying to because it's yellow.
It's like the sunshine.
It's like the sunshine. It's very like bright but it's not bright and like in your face where if you look at it for too long it'll give you a headache. It's like a
Nice.
It's like a calm yellow. You get the calmness of the pastel but still the vibrance of a yellow.
Okay, so I had for Cam, if you were a color, you'd be red.
Red.
Pretty basic.
Wow.
But
I
like
didn't know
I
there
used to
was
make
one
YouTube
syllable.
videos all the time. One syllable? But you're the best syllable. Just think about that. I used to make the YouTube videos and I'd do subtitles and I would always assign each one of my friends like a subtitle. And like I would have to think about what color each person would be. And like some of you might not know this person, but like Xavier, you'll know he's purple.
Yeah, that checks
And he's
out.
purple, like and it's just he's
that
like
makes sense.
and like
That just makes sense.
I'm trying to think of the other ones I did. I guess Oscar was neon yellow,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or like
Yeah.
bright or green, like a green.
And I'm red.
And you're red,
I'm
and
a
I would have
villain?
assigned you
That
red. No, it's
sounds
not
like
a villain.
Villainous.
It's not a villain color. It's like tiger red, like it's powerful.
Tiger.
And it's
red.
like, it's like a symbolic color.
I mean, symbolism.
Yeah. So,
What was the next one? If you were an animal. Wow. If Kai was an animal, I said a coyote.
oh, I didn't do an animal for you. Okay, this is gonna be on the spot. You said I'm a coyote.
You hear that?
No, I'll come up with it. Trust me.
A coyote.
If I'm not responding, I'm thinking of yours. I can't do both at the same
Because
time.
I said a coyote because like adventurous. They
Oh, I got
they,
yours. No, I don't.
they just kind of roam around. They're not super like they're scary. They're intimidating, but like not really.
Yeah.
They're scared.
You could have
They're
rabies.
scary. They could have rabies. So could this guy. Look at that face.
Don't listen to them.
Not
like a fox. I feel like fox.
no. Not
silver
like a
fox.
Not like a fox. Like a coyote.
Like a coyote.
Because like, it's the build.
But not like the dumb ones. Right?
Not like the
chase
dumb
after
ones. No,
roadrunners.
like a healthy, fed coyote. Like one that feeds on like rabbits.
Nice.
Not
the
like
cats.
Not like
I
a
hate
trash.
those,
No. Not like a trash coyote.
Yeah.
Like not like the skinny ribcage
Okay,
ones.
I'll
Like
take that. That's
not
good.
quite a wolf. Because that's a privilege to be a wolf.
Yeah.
Not quite a wolf. Coyote.
And I feel like you know what I'm gonna say for yours. If Cam was a bear, fuck. If Cam was an animal, he'd be a honey bear.
A honey bear.
Like the one just sitting next to a tree, boom, 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 you know?
What are you saying?
It's like you're saying.
Winnie the Pooh.
No.
Because
Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants, and you have to wear
That's
pants.
why you associate me with red too. Because Winnie the
No,
Pooh.
no.
No. All
I'm
of these are
associating
just Winnie the Pooh.
No, Winnie the Pooh
You think of me
is
as
not a
Winnie the
honey
Pooh.
bear. He's a bear that likes honey. A honey bear is like black and they have the...
That's a black bear.
No. Honey bear.
Look it
Pull
up.
a picture.
Look it up.
No,
Future me.
it's, But yeah, you're a honey bear.
I'm a honey bear.
It's just because it's like they're nice bears, you know, and they're like, or like you'd be like Blue from Jungle Book. You know, like a friendly, like a friend bear. You know, like
a friend.
yeah, like you know, I'm a big, I'll defend you, but like you're like a nice pretty bear.
You can tell that was on the spot.
Well, hey, I like it. Very good. I'll go first on this next one.
Okay.
If you were a dish
Mm.
or food, like you know, like some sort of food or meal.
Yep.
This is the one that I was referring to earlier. We talked about this, but we didn't give each other answers. That I said, I don't look at it. I put a lot of thought, like I thought about this for a good like 5-10 minutes.
Jeez.
And I ended up on a corn dog.
Why?
I don't know. It's just like a corn dog.
You thought about that? He told me earlier, 20 minutes he thought about this. 20 minutes he was thinking about
a lot of my, like, 20 minutes whole thing. But, like, almost 10 minutes of that was spent on
corn dog.
Corn dog.
One word. Corn
dog. Is that one word?
It's a one word.
Okay. But, corn dog.
I hate corn dogs.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
I don't like
But you're a corn dog.
I think we had different, like,
Please tell me
approaches.
I'm like a steak.
No. Okay. This is a multi-part thing. This has so much symbolism behind it.
My next one too.
This has so much symbolism behind it that you'll be blown away. I got meal and a drink.
No, but
No.
you do it together.
Combo.
Okay.
Like if he was a dish, this is the dish that would be on his table. It is a chicken Big Mac from McDonald's.
Cool.
Because that gets chicken in there too.
I like
And
chicken.
you like a Big Mac
I like chicken too.
with a side of little fries.
Of course.
And instead of like a McDonald's drink, it's a muscle milk.
Oh.
Because you've been on that protein milk
I have been on that. Dude.
grossness grind.
This is another thing I want to talk about in a later episode, but dude. No good down there. That does not.
No.
You know, it might be filling me up in other departments, but it's emptying me out in other departments. You know, like.
Yes. Yeah. That's
It giveth.
It giveth, but it taketh.
But it
taketh.
hella taketh.
It taketh.
It
It empty.
It empty.
Yeah. So that's what I had.
All right.
It's healthier.
On to the fruit or vegetable.
You go first.
You go.
No, you go.
Okay. If Cam was a fruit or a vegetable, he would be a banana.
Banana?
I don't know. You look like a banana. You know, like if you stood with a little bit of like a, you'd be, but yes, you'd be a banana.
Okay. Yeah. This one.
That's all I mean, it's just.
This is a deep cut. This isn't like an inside
Fuck, you're
joke.
making me feel bad about
No, it's
mine.
like
I hope you know I genuinely, like, I was like, he's a fucking banana.
This is an inside joke deep cut between me and Kai. Kai will find this funny.
Oh, fuck, I really hope I do now.
So I picked a vegetable, not a fruit. Peas.
Dude.
Peas.
Peas?
Peas. Look at you. You're wearing all green. He looks like a pea.
Yeah.
Peas.
I like peas.
Very versatile.
I like peas, though.
Yeah. In like a snap pea too. Like in that form as well. You know. Not just like fruit.
I like snap peas. Snap peas was like,
Snap
during
peas
school
are-
was the only thing that I think I took from when they bring those, do you remember those?
Yes.
Bring the crates in?
Yeah.
I think that was like one of the only things I actually like took.
Peas.
Alright, peas, I'll take that.
Yeah.
Alright, beverage. You already gave me my beverage.
No,
Or did you add
I have a second beverage.
Okay, you know this one. You introduced me to these. I do associate these with you.
Okay.
It's more of a game of, this is more association and less of it is you, but I do feel.
Okay, let's both say our answers on 3.
You think it's gonna be?
I think it is.
No, I think I know what you're gonna say.
Oh no, I know what you're gonna say.
I
now.
know what
I
you're
know what
gonna
you're
say.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's my drink.
Yeah.
But I'm saying,
Yeah.
like,
I know what you're gonna say now.
we traded though.
Yeah, we did.
Watch this.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. We're both gonna say yours.
I'm gonna say
No. Okay. Like what you're
at the
about
same
to say.
time. Okay.
Like, and I'm gonna guess what you said.
Yeah, and then I'll do it for you.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay. So on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Vodka
Red Bull.
Red Bull.
Close enough.
You know that's gonna happen.
That's close enough. Okay.
Okay, mine.
Okay.
Wait, I need to.
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Jack and Coke.
There it is. There it is.
But Cam put me on vodka Red Bulls,
Yeah.
and you probably were drinking Jack and Cokes before.
Not really.
But that was like kind of just what my go-to.
Mm-hmm.
But I always hand pour, like whenever we all have one, I always pour them.
Yes.
And I
Yeah.
did kill one of our friends.
But
I took him out for the night.
yeah, he was struggling.
He was
He
struggling.
was struggling for sure.
If I get permission, I'll put the picture.
That's a good picture.
Yeah. I hope I can show it.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Next one. What do we have? Olympic sport.
This one was pretty easy for me, at least, to associate you with an Olympic sport. I said 100-meter sprint
That's a good one.
because you're fast.
I used to be. I'm kind of retired now.
Yeah, but that's what I associate. You
No,
with. That's the only thing I associate you with is being
Move
fast.
fast.
Move fast.
Jump
Fast
high.
boy.
Yeah.
Jump high. Yes.
For you, Maddie agreed with me on this, was rowing.
Rowing.
Yeah. You're just a rower, you know?
Oh yeah. Oh.
I don't know. Okay, next one. Moving on. Day of the week.
Oh.
If you were a day of the week, you would be Thursday.
You know what mine says?
What?
Thursday.
Thursday? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
I would say because not quite the weekend,
But you're excited for
but you're getting excited.
Yeah.
Kind of gets me excited, is what I'm trying to say here, I guess. Anyways, what's the next one? Okay.
Scented candle.
Mm-hmm.
Mine's kind of dumb. I don't know many scents. So I put fuzzy blanket. See, this blanket has a nice, when you brush it, it changes. And that's how Cam would smell. I don't know if it has a smell, but that feeling, that's how you'd smell.
Okay. I actually went for a legitimate smell, a legitimate scented candle. I said the dark amber and oud candle from Bath and Body Works.
See, I don't know what that smells like.
It's good.
Good. I'll take
It's
that.
it's like a woodsy
A woodsy.
kind of not really musky.
Musty.
No, it's like
stanky. Shitty. Poopy. Farty.
Anyways,
Sorry. Alright.
yeah.
I want to do my favorite one now. Sorry, I'm rushing because my camera looks like it's going to die soon.
Uh-oh.
We might have to do another pause to charge up a little bit.
Well, let's fire these
Let's
off.
fire off through these questions.
There's only 2 left.
Only 2 left. Okay, sound effect.
Mm-hmm.
This, I initially was under the impression that it had to be you had to make the sound. If Cam was a sound. Do you want to do yours first?
I don't know if I can make the sound.
Just try.
Mine's the Vine Boom. Insert.
Let's hear it. No, I'm not inserting it. I want you
It's
to
like
do
the
it.
I don't know.
I don't even know.
The Vine Boom?
I don't remember.
It's like when King Batch.
Yeah, I remember, but I don't remember. I don't know the sound. I've
You've
heard it.
it.
You know, maybe I will.
Either
insert
that
the
or
sound.
Kai's beatboxing.
Okay,
That's the only.
this is Cam's sound. I typed this out, by the way. Yeah. Yeah. I wrote Heeeyap. Yeah.
What is that noise?
I don't know. It just felt like you.
Just felt right.
Just felt. You do it.
No.
You just try. It might come out. It might sound even more authentic for you. Just your sound. Just do it. It's you. Yeah. See, it's pretty good. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Type of clothing. Cuff jeans.
Oh.
Like pinroll jeans.
Mm-hmm. Not so much anymore. But
No,
I
but
can
like
see the
still, like, you know,
association.
I think jeans in general.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like you do,
I do
like a
like
good
jeans.
pair of jeans.
I do like
Me?
a good pair of
No.
jeans. No.
Me no wear
I hate
jeans. Never.
I could like people ridicule me for this, but I have and can fall asleep in jeans.
I probably could, but that is impressive. Like if it's like a,
Like I don't find jeans uncomfortable.
I do. I can never find any that fit my bum right. Like it's a little too big, I think. So I kind of struggle to find the right size.
Yeah.
Should I show them?
No.
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 Alright.
Sit down. You know, I think I hit the nail on the head with this one for my type of clothing for you. I said a vintage.
Oh yeah, you didn't even go yet.
Yeah. You would cut me off.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I thought
It's
you
okay.
would.
It's okay. I said a vintage thrifted graphic tee.
Yeah, I like my graphic tees.
Because you have so many of them.
I do have so many.
We go thrifting, and like, he'll pull out a shirt, and it just screams Kai.
Yeah.
It's just that's just how it is.
I like the graphic tees.
You do like the graphic tees, especially if they're thrifted.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't bought new clothes in forever.
Yeah.
Like a new piece of clothing, I think the last like going out shopping for new clothes is probably like grade 11, so what, 6 years ago?
Thanks. Yeah,
That's insane.
that is insane.
So you may have noticed completely different image
Yeah.
fits,
Fits.
audio
Probably sounds a lot better.
a lot better. But we're gonna this is actually recorded right after our 4th episode,
Mm-hmm.
so this will be it. Don't worry about it. But we're gonna quickly just talk about why we're kind of starting the podcast and like kind of where it started. I think you'll agree, kind of where it started, or at least for me, was we went to the Basement Yard live show,
Yes.
and we both went with our partners, and we sat in different areas, but we came out of the show, and immediately we were like, dude, that's just like us.
Yeah.
Um,
Very similar brains, similar friendship
yeah,
to
and
us.
it's kind of the Dumb Squared name
Mm-hmm.
kind of is based on the fact that a lot of the times we'll kind of think the same thing
Yeah.
in the moment, and we kind of have the same, at least
We have the same thought process.
like comedic
Yes.
thought process.
Yes.
And our brain kind of goes in the same direction, and a lot of the time we'll like lock eyes and have like we'll know
We'll know what each other are thinking.
and we'll laugh
And we'll start laughing at the fact that we both know what each other are thinking.
and then we'll
and
laugh
then we both start laughing.
because
and
we know
it piles.
that they are laughing at the fact that
Yeah.
and that happens a lot. So
Yes.
that's what dumb squared. There's like I'm dumb
I'm dumb. We're dumb
and
squared.
there's 2 of us, so dumb squared. That's where it came from.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want to start a podcast because I've always been like
An entertainer.
but I feel like more social media.
A
Like
media entertainer.
it's always been
Don't
like
take that the wrong way.
something that I've always wanted to do. And kind of when the Basement Yard inspired me, I knew I had a best friend that I could do this with and have success, I feel like.
Mm-hmm.
So this is the first episode, but we've actually recorded 4, and I think they've
It's
gone
going well.
really well.
Yeah.
And I'm super excited for you guys to see all of our episodes. We have a bunch planned, and hopefully we don't stop anytime soon.
Yeah.
We're gonna eventually upgrade our stuff. We have technical difficulties that you're gonna hear me complain about in later episodes, and you're gonna see all of the issues. But
We'll iron those out.
yeah, if you stick through it, we promise that if you're someone who likes our dumb conversations, that we'll make your time worthwhile.
Yeah, for sure.
You wanna do the outro, I guess, or just kinda...
Yeah, sure. Thanks for tuning in to the first episode.
First episode.
Maybe you'll come back for the next few.
Yeah, we have 3 coming up.
Yeah, there's some good ones. They're
Every Friday. Every Friday, new
Every
episode.
Friday. Yeah. So yeah, come along for the ride. Hopefully, even if you just listen to this one, even if you took the time to just listen to this whole thing through, just listen to us yap, that's amazing. If
Yeah.
you made it this far,
Just knowing that people are actually
yeah,
consuming this
Mhm.
is super cool.
yeah. If you made it this far, that's awesome. That's about all we can ask for.
Yeah, it's perfect.
If you want to come back,
We're here,
we'll be here.
or you can watch our old video. If it's been 5 years and we're still doing this, and you're watching this now, how we doing? That's gonna be clippable in 5 years. That's gonna be hella clippable.
Yeah.
But yeah, come along for the ride. You can be a day one.
Even if you're not a day one, that's still
No, have to be day one or get out. But yeah,
yeah. Check out our other stuff.
that's what I was gonna say. Yeah.
Instagram,
TikTok.
TikTok.
Instagram is
They'll all
Dumb
be
Squared. Yeah, Dumb Squared Podcast on Instagram. Dumb Squared, flat out on TikTok.
Yeah.
Don't
us
know
a
if there's gonna be
follow.
more.
Give us a follow. Give us a like. Subscribe.
Yeah, hang out.
All that stuff. Yeah. Come chill
We've
with the
probably
boys.
said the same thing.
Yeah,
multiple
probably.
times,
We're
but
rambling again.
It's our first episode. Give
It's
us
our
a
first
break.
episode. Yeah, we've only filmed one of these.
Yes. Yeah. All right.
Anyways.
See you next week,
Yeah.
Friday.
Bye.
Peace. Bye bye.